Hi everyone, it's Evangeline here at etrailer, and today we're going to take a look at the Yakima EXO SwingBase System here on our 2019 Jeep Cherokee. So the Yakima EXO System is a modular system, which means you can mix and match different accessories on the bases. So your bases are going to be the swing base and the top shelf. So if you have the top shelf on here, you can actually have two levels of accessories on your hitch. So we're going to take a quick look at how the swing base itself works here on our Jeep Cherokee. We're going to take a look at ground clearance as well as length added, as well as if we have space around our hatch. So first, we're going to take a look at the swing away feature. So right now we have the double up bike rack on our swing base, which creates a bike rack which allows you to carry around two bikes on your rack. Now here we have the knob, so you're going to have to rotate this knob on the swing base. Notice how we actually have limited clearance here with our Jeep Cherokee. You have about, let's see, 1 3/4 inches of space between that knob and your bumper. So if you're a bit larger than I am, you may have a tight squeeze back here, but still accessible. Once that knob is clear, you then pull this other knob and then push it out a full 90 degrees until it catches on the end right there. So you can see with it fully swung out, we can now have clearance to our hatch. Our hatch opens, plenty of clearance between the door and our bike, meaning we can get into our trunk, maybe grab our tables, our chairs, our large coolers. We have all the space we need to do so right here with our swing base swung away. Notice how from that door to right where our bike is, we have about 15 inches of clearance between the two. So even if you have larger bikes, longer bikes, you don't have to worry about this accidentally making contact. Okay, notice how our double up bike rack, with the way it's designed, is actually accessible right over here. I can dismount my bikes on this side, while if this was outside in a parking lot, my friend could dismount their bike on the other side at the same time. So let's take a look at the double up bike rack. This has a 40-pound weight capacity here on the swing base. You can carry two bikes. This utilizes the front wheel mount system. I really like this style of a mount because if I have a carbon frame bike, I don't have to worry about warping or cracking my frame. If I have alternate frame bikes like women's bikes, children's bikes, step-through bikes, no worries at all. Nice and convenient. It's also held in right over here by our rear wheel strap. So when you want to take your bike off, you could just press this lever and then pull up on that strap. Leave that to the side as much as you can get it. Then come over here to the front, press this button, lift this up. Notice how you also have integrated cable locks on each of the arms, and then push this out and lift your bike out of the way. From there, you can go on a bike ride. So I'll just set this over to this side so that we can take a look at how to put away, or a look at our cradles right over here on our bike rack. So we have this rear wheel cradle. This tilts back and forth for different wheelbases. You also have this extra long strap, so this secures over here into the side, and it ratchets down to secure that wheel. You also have over here our front wheel cradle. Notice how it's extra wide, meaning even if you have fat tire bikes, you're perfectly fine. So it's going to accommodate tires of up to 5 inches. This stows away into a tab right over there. And then you have your front wheel mount. This ratchets down to secure your wheel. I like to put it right over here and store it underneath the cradle. Now let's swing this back. To do so, pull up on this lever, pull this side, and swing it towards your vehicle. Right there. This will automatically catch itself with this knob on the corner, but please don't forget to tighten it down right over here with this extra large knob. Since this is what's holding the swing base together, you want to make sure that this is secure before you drive away. Alright, with that fully tightened down, let's take a look at some other measurements. So the length added to the back of our vehicle is mainly dependent on where your swing base hits. Let's see, with different accessories, you're gonna have different lengths added, or a different clearance length. So measuring from our bumper to right where that swing base is, it's 30 inches. To the end of the double up bike rack, it's 32 inches. Whenever you're backing into your garage or parking into a tight spot, don't forget that if there is an accessory behind you, there's some extra length added too. Now we'll talk about ground clearance. Ground clearance is gonna be right over here underneath the arms of the swing base, 14 inches. And then underneath the shank of the swing base right here, it's 9 3/4 inches. And underneath the swing away arm, it's 12 1/4 inches. So ground clearance is whenever you're going up a steep incline like a driveway or a hill, you'll want to be aware of what your clearance is. This is a decent clearance, especially given how our hitch is actually sitting a little bit lower, but still if you are going off-roading or over those steep inclines, you'll want to be aware. Now, no matter what kind of accessory you have on the swing base, that's going to be the ground clearance you have to work with. It is nice to see though with where our hatch is, you have clearance with your accessories on top with them folded down in the portable position. So the main thing about the Yakima EXO system is its modularity. So we'll take a quick look at that. We have here these locking speed knobs as well as these tabs holding our cleats in. So if we push those out and then we rotate them, see how fast it is, as well as how much time it takes to completely disengage from our bike rack. So we'll just pick that up right here and switch it out with another accessory. So you can use different accessories. You can use the gear locker, which is the cargo box. You can use the gear warrior, which is the cargo basket, or what we're using right now, we're gonna use the snow bank. Just pop that right into those cleats in the back. Make sure they're lined up here in the front and tighten that down. Just like that. So once it fully tightens down, don't forget to press those tabs. Those tabs will only close or engage with it fully tightened down, which is nice to know because then you know that you don't have it too loose. Right there. Okay, so this is the snowbank, which is the ski and snowboard carrier. I actually left my snowboard right inside of it just to make it easier to install, but it's really quick and easy to switch out your accessories. Quick look at the snowbank is it has an extra large button on the side. Even if you have really heavy gloves, no worries at all. This stays up since it has a spring. It also has a double joint at the back to accommodate for your thicker bindings. You have this nice cushion on the inside for your skis and your snowboards, and you have this ratcheting edge to tighten down. Now, this also has lock cores or spots to place a lock core. So if you do get the Yakima EXO system, whether it's a swing base, whether it's a swing base and the top shelf, please think ahead to what kind of accessories you're planning on getting, and then get all those lock cores ahead of time in one purchase. That way, as you get these accessories, you can switch them out with the different keys or different lock cores. That way you only need to use one key to access your whole system. So with this is going to be the longest accessory on your Yakima EXO system. Length added to the back of our Jeep Cherokee is going to be 36 1/4 inches. It's a low profile ski and snowboard carrier. I do recommend using this if you have a top shelf with the gear locker. They're a great combination, but it's really up to you. This gives you the opportunity to mix and match different accessories depending on your lifestyle. If you already have a roof rack on your Jeep Cherokee, maybe you have a kayak up there, maybe you already have cargo up there, but you still need to carry more, or you still need more racks or accessories, this is a great way to maximize your hitch before getting a trailer. So all in all, I hope this helped you out with clearances and to see how this works here on your Jeep Cherokee. please check out our individual product pages for our different Yakima accessories, where I go into a lot more detail about how they work and their different features. But all in all, this was a really quick look at the Yakima EXO SwingBase System here on our 2019 Jeep Cherokee. My name is Evangeline, and I hope you enjoyed the journey.